to the pharmacy. I'm on my way home. I got the extra strength kind. They didn't have the back pain kind. Well, the extra strength and the for back pain are the same stuff. They just sell it in 2 different boxes. Exact same stuff, bro. Literally, physically, chemically, identical. Yeah. To make life interesting, I don't know why, but I gotta run, Grandma. Because there are people here, and we're turning into a vaudeville act. Yeah. All right. See you soon.
Excuse me, do you know if the 118 came already?
Oh, no. It's late. Again.
Thanks.
Can I help you with that?
Yeah, thank you.
Hello? I've been expecting your call. Look, yeah, hold on, please. I'll catch the next one.
Thanks.
You understand what it is I do, yes?
Thanks to make sure I'd never be on one of them again. I was offered your number. I took it. I don't know why I took it. I guess I figured it was okay because there was no way I'd ever be able to use it.
Why wouldn't you be able to use it?
The guy I wanted you to visit, I figured there was a good chance he'd never be found again.
It's hard to disappear in this world. You're giving this guy a lot of credit.
Are you good at this?
Beg your pardon?
Are you good at this?
I don't think you would have been given my number if I weren't.
I don't think so either, but I'd like to hear you say it.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
What's happening?
Oh, we found the guy.
You found him? For Chase?
I think so. Older couple was stopped at a roadblock yesterday. Husband didn't have ID. Wasn't red flagged because he wasn't alone. Didn't fit our criteria, but the boss man pulled it from the low priority pile.
The boss pulled it out.
Well, I'm not sure why that surprises you. They teach a class at the academy about fugitive mindset. Half the reading is about him. Local branch tracked down the police officers that made the stop. We sent over Chase's Vermont driver's license photo. We're waiting on confirmation, but if it's a match, move.
Nice of you to join us this morning.
Well, no one called me about the early start.
Is that a fact? I heard you made a move on Agent Adams yesterday.
Oh, me? No, never happened.
You calling her a liar?
I don't like to use that word. Maybe she was confused. Sometimes I get curious. Can't help asking questions, that's all.
And what'd she have to say about your questions?
Oh, she told me to go fuck myself.
Yeah.
Probably should have known I wouldn't get any answers from her though, huh?
Oh, I don't know. When I was in your shoes, sometimes I'd ask questions to get an answer. Sometimes I'd ask questions to see what kind of reaction it got. Sometimes I'd ask questions and watch the billiard balls bounce for a while on the off chance one of them led somewhere interesting.
It's funny. I'm trying to figure out which one of the three you're doing with me right now.
It's fun, isn't it? You're digging around in a case. This is so very hard to know. Just when you think you have it, it'll turn on you. Be very careful with this story, Mr. Waters. it bites.
Tim, both officers, both confirmed. Marty, tell Captain Leslie's full green light. SWAT teams to go. How long until they get there?
2 hours, give or take. Getting details now.
That's too long. We need them there sooner. Someone make sure the 3rd floor is looped in. Let's get a clock up on the screen. ETA, SWAT's arrival on site, please.
Here I was worried you didn't want this guy caught. Congratulations, sir. I'm happy to be wrong about
That's
this.
my people. Have some balls. Ask me yourself.
You still think I'm the one you need to worry about? Look, maybe I don't know what story we're in right now, or why we're here, or how it began. But maybe I'm not the only one.
انجا کاسه هست؟ برات خو گفتم مگم نگفته بودم خوارم گفت هیچ وقت تو رو نمیبینم و اومدم به کابل چی گفتم؟
و کل دادم که ده حضرت پس
و
میایی.
گفتم که این آدم با ای که پیش است مگم او که خوشیار نیست که ایله بته حتی اگر شکستم بخوره باز پس میایم
I got the guns. Probably. I got them. It might take a little while, but I'm almost positive that they're on their way.
The United States of America has made it very clear to anyone who will listen that they have no interest in helping me. How is it that you're the only person who can't seem to hear them?
It's possible sometimes I only hear what I want to hear. Well, I'm here. I signed up to kill Russians. This is the only place they let you do that.
It's a big country. You can do that anywhere. Why are you here?
As long as the agency is backing your rivals, it's going to be an uphill struggle for you to keep up.
All struggles are uphill. That is why they call them struggles.
And not with my help. I can get things for you that you can't get on your own. I can help you do things that you can't do on your own.
Not for long. Sooner or later, the CIA will put a stop to that.
They already tried. I'm here against their orders. And I am procuring supplies for you without their knowledge. Why? I've been fighting the Russians for 2 generations. This is the battlefield where we finally defeat them. The one who strikes the final blow could just be some stooge the CIA thinks they can control. It has to be someone worthy of the moment. I've been here longer than you know. I hear what's whispered about you in the hills. You're the one it should be. When the dust finally settles here. was that?
You hear whispering in the hills. She is the one who whispers. If you want to join us here, you will have to persuade her too. My wife.
There's a moment when you know they're only seeing the version of you that they want to see. And then there's another moment where they realize that they were wrong. There's another version of you in there somewhere. Probably always was there. And you just see it wreak havoc on them. I mean, with my husband, it wasn't all that surprising. Before I said anything to him, I suspected that he would struggle with a version of a wife who wasn't working so hard to prevent his discomfort. With my son. That's the hard part. Like, someone who isn't worth the trouble. What time is it?
8:27.
Oh, shit.
What?
I gotta get to the bank. They open at 9, and if I'm not there right when it's open, you can't get anywhere to talk to you.
Before you leave, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, what's up?
I got a message from my contractor this morning. He's had some things shift and I was ready to start. It turns out I need to be there before he gets started, so I think I gotta go.
Oh.
Oh, I'd delay it, but if I miss the window.
No. I understand.
You wanna come?
To Montana?
Oh,
You're not joking, are you?
I don't think so.
I can't go to Montana. I have things to do here.
I had fun last night, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I don't know, it felt more like the beginning than the end.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go get some caffeine, and then I'm gonna go to the bank and yell at a stranger for 2 hours. And when all of that is done, we'll come back here. We'll make some lunch, and we'll talk about it. I'm not saying no. I mean, who knows? It could be fun for a few days. I just have to deal with this now.
I can't do that.
Can't what?
Yeah, I won't be here when you get back in a few hours. I'm sorry, but I can't wait.
You can't. Why can't you? Why can't you wait until lunchtime to start a drive that's gonna take 3 days?
Well, last night, you told that officer who stopped us that I was your husband. Why do you think you would have done that?
I don't know.
Why did you lie to the police? Why did you feel, that you needed to protect me from them?
They were looking for you. They're looking for you. Why were they looking for you?
Whatever nightmares that you're imagining right now, please understand it's not that. This is a political thing. I fought in a war that my country supported against enemies that my country condemned. I did it on the wrong side of a border. And it shouldn't have mattered. But to the people it mattered to, it mattered a lot. This is all ancient history, Zoe.
Am I in danger?
No, once we get on the road, I'll fix all this.
Am I in danger from you?
No, Zoe. No. Shit. Look, you can come with me, or you can walk out that door. It'll be like I was never here.
Like you were never here.
Well, they might question you, but if you do anything wrong, just tell them the truth, that I lied to you and that I was gone.
You lied to me.
Yeah.
You lied to me. And then I'm left with the questions. How fucking stupid must I have been to not have seen this? How fucking lonely, how fucking sad. It's easy for you to say there's no consequences. There'll be consequences, just none of them will affect you.
I gotta take this as my daughter. Hey. No, I'm still here. I haven't left. I know time is short. Well, because I would have had to leave alone, and I didn't want to leave alone. As opposed to with her. Oh, think about that for a second. I bet you can figure it out. Why would you want to do that? She wants to talk to you.
Please don't move. Hello?
Hi, Zoe. My name is Emily. I know how you feel right now. I know because I'm probably the only other person on Earth who's felt it too. On my 18th birthday, my dad sat me down and he told me that my world wasn't what I thought it was. Until then, it had been soccer, braces, summer camp. But before that, long before I was born, it had been a war. That ended very badly. And an escape that forced my father and my mother into hiding. Under assumed names. I couldn't breathe. I was so frightened of him. I imagined all the things he'd done. The blood on his hands. But I think the most frightening thought I had in my mind was, how could I trust someone who had hidden something from me as important as a name? And then my mother sat down beside me, and she took my hand in hers, and she said, a name is just a name. A sound we make in his presence. A breath of air. What's meaningful isn't what we call him, it's what he is. The good he did, the suffering that he lessened, the lives he saved. So many lives. Her life. He freed her. So that one day I would be free. A name is just a name. And if a new name is the price to be paid for freedom, for meaning, for purpose, for finding a place in the world to stand and do something good, then it's a small price to pay. My father protected me. He protected my mother. And I could hear it in his voice. He wants to protect you. He will. If you want him to. If you let him. Time is short, and I have to go, and so does he. So go, Swift. No matter what name you happen to know him by.
I'll be here when I get back.
Time to argue. I'm not safe here. Zoe.
I'm going to the police.
I don't know that you're safe there either.
I'm not safe with the police, but I'm safe with you.
It's a different thing now, Zoe. I don't know who we can trust.
Get away from my car.
I can't let you go.
No, I need 3 miles. Hey, 15 minutes. Is the UAV live yet?
4 minutes.
Oh, hello. Half day today?
I had an errand to run.
Ah, what kind of errand?
Adams!
That kind. Joe thinks I went to the fucking movies this morning or something.
I don't think they have movies at 7:30 in the morning. Actually, I don't really know if they have movies at 7:30 in the morning. Last time I went to a movie, I looked up the times in the newspaper and bought a ticket at the little window with cash. What?
No, I just remembered that the last time I saw a movie was with Chip. Sorry.
No, what?
No, I've just been trying so hard not to bring it up, and then of course I just walk right into it.
You think maybe not talking about it just makes it worse?
Definitely doesn't make it feel any better, does it?
Once we dig ourselves out of whatever the hell this is, maybe we can fix that.
Yeah.
Any news this morning?
Yes, Sally Singleton and I had bagels at 8, and I asked her about our friend over there. Told her I figured he must be wired into a top-tier rabbi to get an assignment like this.
Porter? Brady?
That's what I said.
You know, is it possible that Myers...
Everyone hates him.
What do you mean, everyone?
Literally everyone hates him. You know how a 4-year-old asks a simple question, and you give them an answer, and then they ask why? And then you answer it, and then it's why? Why? And to the point where you're explaining the nature of reality?
Yeah.
That's him. Sally said, and I'm quoting, "He is the nosiest motherfucker in the history of the CIA." For us, Hamza has all this leverage. We are following his script, and then an unqualified busybody that nobody likes gets put in charge of this op? How does that make any sense?
It doesn't.
You don't seem too concerned about this.
Oh, I can understand why you'd be. That's how I taught you to play the game, like a cop. To a cop, a puzzle is a thing to be solved. But the other game, the one that Chase and I played when we were young, the one I'm starting to realize we're playing again, that game has no rules. Puzzles have no solutions. They just lead to other puzzles. That's what makes this game so interesting. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's a hell of a drug.
We've got a problem here. There's a car leaving the target.
Can we zoom in? Who's in it?
No idea how many bodies. SWAT is still 7 minutes away.
Follow the car.
Hang on. Tree cover on the street. It's hard to see. Shit. I'll ask Alex to get closer.
सख्तरीन कार की ذهنی پریشانه آرام بسازی یه زنای فهمیده هستن زنای خوب اما بسیار برایشان گفته شده که سر ما اعتماد نکنن فقط همه را میفهمن و بس
ولی شما مادام براشون بگوین
البته ما برایشان خواهد گفتم میگن که سای به زمان نیاز دارن تا پخته شون از اینجا به اونجا میریم هر قدر وقت بگیره هر قدر طول بکشه برایشان مدام تشریح خواهد کردم که پشتون ازبک هزاران مسئله نیست شما کسی هستین که همگی میتونن به او اعتماد کنند شخصی که میتونه همگیشانه بران بار تا خروجش را رهبری کنه و سرانجام صلح بیاره کیست؟
یه همون مرد است که دبرش به تو گفته بودم. ای جان است و برای کمک اینجاست. جان ایزنی ما بلور هسته.
CIA.
ايه اوكي. از دیدنتان خوش شدم.
این مفکوری خوبی نیست.
مطمئن است.
نه نیست.
او اینجاست تا کمک کنه. ممکن است تو برش موقعی بیدی که توضیح بده که چی کسم.
You are here to help? All right. What are you going to do for us?
Well, tactically,
My husband is a brilliant tactician. What are you going to do for us?
I have intel on Soviet unit strength the agency doesn't even give to ISI.
We know more about their unit strength than ISI does too. What are you going to do for us?
I have 4 cases of M21 sniper rifles on their way. Could you maybe use those?
If you can produce those guns, emphasis on if, maybe you can start shooting Russian officers from 200 yards away. Maybe you can kill a few more of them. Maybe you can even cause a little chaos in their ranks. But you cannot solve our problems that way. Our problems are far more complicated than that, and I fail to see what use you would be to us.
1,000 yards.
What?
I can start shooting Russian officers for you from 1,000 yards away. 200 yards is for children.
What's going on, Mark? Come on. We need eyes.
Get back to me. Ops, what just happened?
Let me SWAT.
Oh, no. You don't want to be here for this. Trust me. Okie doke. Do you want to start or should I?
Not sure what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Faraz Hamzad is getting anything he wants from the U.S. government. And when he finds out that the U.S. government just lost his man again, heads are gonna roll. I do not know exactly what happened out there, but after watching you just so clearly intervene and help Chase escape the first time, I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that today wasn't an accident. I'm not gonna get left holding the bag here. I'm reporting this up the chain. Call your wife, call your lawyer. You're in deep shit trouble.
Faraz Hamzad is getting anything he wants.
What?
You're the second person to tell me that this week.
So?
Why would anyone from Langley choose you? An unqualified busybody with no friends, no network, to lead an operation this important. I can never make any sense of it till right now. No one at Langley chose you. Faraz Hamzad did. He asked for you himself, or someone just like you at least. Someone who would beat the bushes, ask questions, dig things out of the dirt. I figured this was a revenge story. Figured that Hamzad wanted Chase alive so he could kill him himself. But maybe Faraz Hamzad wanted Chase delivered alive. Yeah, wanted the nosiest motherfucker in the history of the CIA to do the delivering. Because Faraz Hamzad has questions that he wants answered. There's something he wants to know. Tell me I'm wrong.
Listen,
Don't bother. I'm not wrong. But what the hell kind of questions does he have? I know what started all this. It's ugly, it's dangerous, but there's no mystery to it.
What do you know?
"30 years ago, Dan Chase stole Faraz Hamzad's wife, and I helped him do it. That's it. That's the story. That's why we're here. 30 years ago, a woman living in the Hindu Kush met an American, started fucking him, saw a chance for a better life and easier access to a Walmart. So she are. But what is Hamzad hoping for? That after all this time he'll find her and just spirit her away? She's been dead for years. Either he's got some serious smelling salts, or...
Stop it. This isn't getting us anywhere. We're heading in the wrong direction. Dan Chase profiles as a true believer. Somebody who fights for causes. A guy that absolutely, at no matter what cost, has to believe that he is on the right side of whatever fight he's in. A guy like that, the kind of woman that would follow him halfway across the world, their story is going to be a lot more complicated than that. And if you're right, and Hamzad is chasing answers here, then we have to find out what the questions are. And the only way to do that is to ask him ourselves.
Ask him who?
Hamzad.
Come on.
I'm supposed to believe that you can't get a message to Hamzad?
Not can I. Why would I?
And what's the alternative? You go back there and admit you failed? Or you don't fail. And the three of us get Hamzad the answers that he's looking for. We put the genie back in the bottle, and everyone wins.
Yeah.
SWAT team is arriving. They're about to enter the house. Local PD is searching for the car that escaped, but the team's concerned there might still be someone in the house.
Why?
There's a bullet hole in one of the windows. Signs of a fight, maybe.
He's good. You know, if we're being honest, I can't imagine a guy like that will ever have to answer for anything he's ever done. It's just guys like that, they just never do. On the other hand, if you got secrets, if you got things you don't want out in the open, tread lightly. Because if he fucks me over again, I'm gonna dig those things out of the ground, and I'm gonna use them to hold you responsible. I'm gonna get us that meeting you wanted. Careful what you wish for. Just breathe, Lou. Just breathe.
Mind if we join you? English is good.
Thank you.
University abroad? Or a couple? I'm not who you think I am. I want to help your husband win this war. That's it. There's no other...
When I was 7 years old, my parents told me we were moving to Ohio. They were professors, and they secured positions at the university there. I was weeks away from being a little girl from Columbus. I remember the pamphlets on my father's desk, the pictures of young people so full of hope. I would stare at them for hours and wanted to be them. Then came the coup here, and plans changed. And things got dark. Next Americans I knew were from the CIA, working so very hard to bend our war to their purpose. That's when I realized there's two kinds of Americans. The kind so determined to be better, there is no progress they believe to be out of their reach. And the other kind, the monsters, so determined to be right. There's no violence they believe to be unjustified to secure their ends. Until I know which kind you are, I will assume the worst and protect my husband from it.
Jos een dokter van Gaia wist hoe jak. Omdat je er bent, huh? I'm not who you think I am. No monster.